going on, guys? ML Spanky here. Different video than what I normally do. I gotta post this to a bunch of people, but for the people who are following, I think that I have some good advice, just general life experience that I would like to give. And since you guys are my early followers, I guess you'll get the treat. Sure, most of you have heard the term red pill. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just men going their own way. Um, I'd highly recommend it. At the end of the day, as anyone who's watched this channel knows, I lost my soulmate, which is super unfortunate for me. We definitely would have spent the rest of our lives together. There's no doubt about that. I've never felt more passionate, been happier, or just felt like I finally had my life figured out. And since losing her, I have no idea what the fuck to do. It's like the world just keeps spinning, but my life is over. So I'm just at this same spot. I don't know how to make it better. I don't know how to make it anything. Like it just all feels pointless. Um, you know, not saying that I don't want to be here, but at the end of the day, if I was in a car accident tomorrow, I'd fucking be content with it. Um, no, this isn't a cry for help. This is just like at the end of the day, I was speaking to this person for around 8 months, like after Marissa passed, and never really expected anything to come of it. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess there was like that minuscule amount of like hope that did exist, and then like the more I got to know the person, like more it seemed like all right, maybe not everyone sucks, and like there's more than one good person out there, and maybe there are, maybe there are. I don't want to totally deter people, but like fuck, man. Like everything I thought I knew was just like a bull-faced lie. Like I knew I have crazy intuition, right? So like I knew this bitch was like fuck she was fucking around with someone else. And like we didn't even meet, right? So like she had no reason not to tell me. And yet she hid it for like 2 months. And I gave her like 4 chances to say something. And I didn't even know because like yeah, I just knew. People act different when they fuck around. Like the point is if you are in a relationship or you're even, you're going down that route, you need to recognize the signs, all right? Like they act different. Like one day shit's gonna change, and when shit's changing, it's usually because they're fucking around, or if you're not dating, they're fucking someone else, and you're like just a side person for her to like whine to or her to have a backup. Like all females have backup. The only one who never did was Marissa. Every other chick I've dated, as soon as we out, somebody else is in there. And like it's they were in there while we were together. The only person I haven't been cheated on is Marissa. Every other chick I've ever dated has cheated on me. I'm sure most of you men are similar to this. Men are known as cheaters because men always get caught. Like they're typically not good liars. Women are deceitful, man. Most of them are fucking deceitful. They are evil. They are not good. Like this is a generalization. Sure, there are some exceptions out there, but since I know most of my audience is males, you guys need to like wake up and see the reality of what's in front of you. Due to the way our culture is nowadays, the way no one believes in marriage, no one believes in commitment, it's just this everyone spreads their fucking shit around, you know what I mean? Like there's no loyalty. It doesn't exist. That's not what this culture's about. All these women they want shit for free. They want equality. Like look how many contra videos. Like I could find a girl on YouTube right now. I could show you plenty of channels, but we all know they exist. Who will in one statement say, I want equal rights, I want this, I want that. In the next statement, tell females how to take advantage of men, how to get men to get you that money, buy you things, buy you nice things. Oh yeah. There's so many fucking disgusting videos about that shit. All right? Think about it. Then look at the comments, bro. That's what I want you to see. Look at the comments. Look at how many women are like, "Oh, go girl, you get yours." Yeah, fuck that dude. He's just a piece of shit. You don't even know the dude. They don't even know the dude. Like they just hate men. Like that's the reality of the situation that we're living in. They're all fucking liars. Like, it don't matter, but shit, is it fucking annoying. Like, thank God I don't have a phone because I just swore like 15 times. But like, the 7 of you guys that are gonna see this, like, shit, spread it to some fucking dumbass motherfucking friends who are getting cheated on right now, and you know it. Like, the signs are always there. Yo, I ain't even met this chick, okay? I do have really good intuition though, so I always know when shit's different. Especially if I've been talking with someone consistently. Like, we were basically conversating daily. I was under the impression that like we were like gonna meet, possibly things go somewhere. I didn't know because like it didn't meet. I'm a firm believer in like if you don't know the person, you can't develop any sort of feelings. Like, so there's no feelings there. I'll give it that, but at the same time, there's still like a possibility of a connection that was growing. I wouldn't know for sure until we met because there's pheromones. There's like you can meet someone online and think they're fire, meet them in person and fuck them and be like, damn, I never want to do that again, right? So that's why I don't think that you can ever develop a connection with someone over simply communicating. So, that's why I was very apparent that I don't know what's going to happen. We are we'll just take it as it is, right? Like keep it simple. Don't don't conclude. Don't, we don't know. We don't know because we never met, okay? Like, she seemed fire, right? But I could have met her and just thought her pussy smelled bad. And at the end of the day, I can't change that. All right, I met, I met a girl who was great, a wonderful human being. Wonderful human being. I hated the way her vagina smelled. I know that's shallow, but at the same time, if you're gonna be with someone for years, that's something that kind of matters. If you can't go down and enjoy yourself, like, it doesn't matter that all the other perks are great because you have no sexual chemistry. Like, you gotta have sexual chemistry. It has to exist if you want a relationship to work. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, eventually she's gonna get bored and find someone who likes it. Because at the end of the day, me and my buddy have fucked a girl, right? The same chick, and I was like, gross, I'll never rail that again. And like my buddy thought she was kind of cute, so like he hit it. They ended up dating. Like he thought it was fire. Different people have different pheromones, and that matters. So like you can't develop a connection before you meet someone, okay? And most importantly, you need, especially if you are in a relationship, like you need to fucking pay attention. Like they're not gonna be honest with you. Like I gave this bitch 4 chances to come clean, and I didn't even know her. And you know what it took? I had to say that I was going on a date this weekend myself, and I just wanted her to know because I've given her multiple opportunities for us to like me, and she's like keeps giving these excuses, which the real reason was I'm already fucking someone else. That's all you had to say, right? You'd think they'd say it, especially considering we're not dating. There's no fucking reason like to not say it. It just doesn't make sense. It's like totally illogical, and they don't, dude. They won't. I'm telling you, they won't. So think about this: if a girl who's not committed to you can't even say they're fucking someone else, imagine if they're dating you. How hard it's gonna get that to get those words come out of their mouth. It's never gonna happen, bro. That's why we don't hear shit about females cheating. They cheat just as much as dudes. Honestly, I probably think more because I've been cheated on every relationship I've ever been in, and I've only cheated on one person in my entire fucking life. So like, oh, I forgot. Only one. There was an exception. Marissa never cheated on me. That girl right there, never, not once in her life, not even remotely close. She was down. She was there. She was perfect. Okay, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt because I actually did meet someone who was worth my time. But the other, however many fucking people, it's quite a bit. Not that number matters. It doesn't make you better or worse. Whether it's 5 or 50 for you, it doesn't really fucking matter. At the end of the day, or 100, it doesn't matter. It's just you got to find your experience, So like sometimes it does take, a decent amount of people. Like, it doesn't make a girl a slut, and that doesn't make me a whore. At the end of the day, got to find out what you like, right? Like you got to find out, what gets you, what you like, what you're into. So like it's only natural to fuck people to find out. Otherwise, you're never gonna know what you want. So like that doesn't make someone bad or gross. I got a little off topic there. At the end of the day, you need to read the signs and I would heavily consider taking the red pill. I'm now 100% like I'll be single for the rest of my life. I will never give a female the time of day, and if I do, I'm just gonna rail her and fucking. It's gonna be clear that that's all that is, and we're never gonna talk. You know, it's just gonna be I'll fuck her when I feel like it. And as soon as she tries anything more, I'll kick her the fuck out the door, and like we'll never conversate. You know what I mean? Because like it's just gonna end badly for you. There are there's a one exception out of like literally the odds are like less than a percent. You know, you have a less than a percent chance of finding someone worth your time based on my life experiences, I would say. So like, yeah, they're all fucking sluts. They all suck dick for whatever they want. You know, especially since you're a drug addict, chances are if you're watching this or you've been down that road, like they'll fucking suck dick for drugs. Like that makes it even harder if you're especially if you're in that, like if you got a girl who's doing drugs, just get the fuck out. Just end the relationship. She's fucking sucking dick whenever you don't have money to buy her shit. It's a fact. Even the most prideful girls, when they're addicted, dude, they can suck that dick. Alright, I've sold dope. Alright. They will fucking do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yo, yeah, I seen chick I seen chick get real by 4 dudes, yo, for 2 bags. 4 dudes all just taking turns, like every hole just interacted. You know what I mean? And she had to use her hand. It was. Oh shit! I didn't do that one myself. All right, I'm not saying I haven't had sexual favors for like some shit, because at the end of the day, when a girl's let me correct this. All right, if it's the beginning stages, you're gonna take that shit. You know what I mean? Like if they just started using, you're gonna be like, I'll take a fucking, I'll roll that shit for 2 bags. But after she got no teeth and, she been doing it for a while, you're like, nah, bro. Get yourself, go down the street, yo. He'll hook you up, man. I ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. I used to be a piece of shit. I know. But, like, at the end of the day, then I go and I try to, like, do the right thing. And I guess I did meet Marissa, so, like, that was my reward. But shit, was I stupid for thinking that people are different. Like, just go into everything with the mindset that they suck ass and they're fucking terrible human beings, and like you won't be disappointed. And like if they really are an exception, you won't have a choice. Like I went into the same mindset as Marissa with like, oh, you know, at the end of the day, literally the same exact mindset. Like, like, yo, nothing's gonna happen. Like, we're just gonna be friends. Like, I didn't say we're just gonna be friends. I said that, like, more than likely, I just want this shit to be casual. Like, I'm not someone who usually develops feelings. Like, and I lived like that for a long time. All right, and I even set the ground rules for her. But like, we met, and after the first day, I was like, yo, I'm gonna ghost you. She's like, why? She got real mad at me. I was like, and this was after she denied my first kiss, but it was funny because, like, I was like, yo, can I kiss you? Because, like, I seen this YouTube video about this, like, dude and girl who were together for years, and this guy actually asked. I was like, yo, that's fucking mad cute. I was like, if I ever meet a girl worth it, I'm gonna ask her. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, we're, like, really hitting it off, and I feel kind of like I know this girl, so I was like, can I, would you mind if I kissed you? Like, is that all right? And I like, I smiled at her a little bit, and she was like, um, if you want to, and I was like, because we were kind of close at that point. I'm moving over to the side, and I was like, well, fuck this shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what? Well, needless to say, like, later on that night, she's like, dude, we talked till like 6 in the morning. She picked me up at like 10, and we just talked all night till like 6 a.m. Dude, it was what was crazy is I had no idea it was 6 a.m. I at one point I just look at the clock and I'm like, holy shit, it's 6 a.m. Like, she's like, what? She's like, please tell me you don't plan on me taking me home tonight. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, no problem. Oh, I forgot. She made me promise not to ghost her because like when I told her like because she's like why would you do that, and I was like because you're different. All right, I'll just be honest, because you're different. And she's like, no, that's not fair. You have to promise me you won't. And like, and then she did this cute little smile, and like, I was already hooked on her at that point. So like, she made me promise, and I try not to break my promises. So like, I promised her. Well, anyways, needless to say, we go to bed, and she's like, yo, I got a king size bed. Like, you can sleep in the bed. You don't have to sleep on the couch. I was like, all right. And it's like we're laying in bed. We're not cuddling or nothing. And like, we talked for a little bit, and then like I'm just like laying there, and then like I look at her, and she looks at me, and she's like, "Why'd you ask me to kiss me?" I was like, "Why do you think?" And she's like, "I don't know, 'cause you're bored." And I was like, "No, 'cause I wanted to. You're like fucking awesome, and you're drop dead gorgeous. Like I, you're hot as hell. Who wouldn't want to kiss you?" And like, she's like, "Still want to?" And I was like, "Do you want to?" And then we just, and we got real close, and we were about to get real spicy, and I stopped, and I was like, I told you I don't fuck on the first night. So like tomorrow's free game, but like as much as I'd love to, like I can't break that. I told you I wouldn't. And even if this is what we're feeling right now, like we got plenty of time. So it doesn't matter. Literally the next day we were what I mean, like literally I think it was the next morning, not even like it was, we broke that day rule, and it was on, and it was fire. I was like, damn. We said I love you not even 4 days after knowing each other, and that was the only time I ever believed I ever loved anyone. It's crazy because I've never thought I've always equivalated time and love to be needed. Like you got to know someone for a long period of time before that happens. Like most of the time when someone says I love you, I'm like, like fuck, don't bring that word in this shit. Like fuck, now you ruined everything. Like because I can't say it back if I don't. I felt like I didn't have meaning, and then now that I've experienced that, I just don't think I'll ever say those words again because I don't think you don't get that two times in a lifetime. So point is, I'm going my own way. Women are fucking shitty. Men can be shitty too. I'll give it that. But like, you need to read the signs. You need to come up to the conclusions yourself because they're never gonna be honest with you. I gave her so many chances to just keep it 100. That's it. Just 100. We good. All right. I don't. I don't care. I don't care. Like all this bitch had to do was be like, yo, I'm fucking someone, and like we're kind of connecting, so like I don't really want to meet. Like we can just we can still talk, but I don't want to meet you. If she would have done that, dude, like I wouldn't even be making this video. I wouldn't have a problem. But I'm glad she did because it really made me aware. Like I already knew. I just didn't have it come out of her fucking mouth, and I couldn't even get it to come out of her mouth. She even tried to say like he's not the reason. And then she tried to say that it was the wrong time. You ever hear any of those words, you fucking run for the hills, bro. Get out. Get out. Bad move. Wrong bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no such thing as a wrong fucking time, dude. When me and Marissa met, she was like messing around with other people. I'm 95% sure one of the first pictures she sent to me that was like kind of a little, it wasn't too dirty. She wasn't fully naked, but it was provocative. And I asked her one day, I was like, how many people you send this to? She was like, 5. I was like, damn, motherfucker. I was like, she's like, what? I didn't know you. I didn't know like we would become this. I told you I was looking for casual shit. I was like, yeah, you right. You right. You right. I know. But I mean, here we are. And she was loyal as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that was an exception. Most females would have said, oh, it was just you. It was just you I sent it to. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so respect the honesty because it's very rare. That's it. That's what I'll say. When you actually get someone who's fucking honest, then you can even think about any of that other shit. But, like, most of the time they're going to be lying, and you need to watch out for it. All right? If you get someone, though, who just keeps it real, and is like, yeah, when you ask those questions, they just be 100, then you can take everything I said and throw it the fuck out the window and go enjoy your ride. I'm not saying it'll work out, but I'm saying it'll be a good time. Okay? But with that being said, I've taken the red pill. I'm single for life. If you ever want advice on that or how easy it is, because I've literally done this before for 4 years. I was single before I met Marissa. I mean, like, yeah, I hooked up with chicks, but like, it never went past that. So I already know about this way before it was like the cool thing to do. So like, it's not that hard. Like, it's very easy to go without a woman. Okay, they're not important. They're not like. I mean, if sex is your issue, like, dude, there's toys out there and shit. Like, I promise you can go on without somebody who's like literally ruining your life. All right, so yeah, fucking eat that shit up. Take the red pill, go your own way, live your own life, and find success your own way. That way, you don't have to deal with that bullshit. Because sadly, just how most relationships are going to be. All right. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but I've only met one exception. She's not here anymore, so I that's it. That's it for me. My chance at love is gone, as they say. But I had it. And that's something honestly most people I don't think experience on this earth. So like I'm thankful. Like it hurts. I cry a lot, but like I experienced it when most people don't. So like that's something that I'll always be grateful for. Always be in my heart. She'll always be the best part of me. I always feel like half of me is gone. I always wish she was here. She'll always be the best thing that I ever had. Nothing will ever change that. If you ever find someone like that, ignore everything I just said. But at the same time, watch yourself. Because 99% of them ain't shit. I'm all Spanky. Y'all, if it resonated with you, share it with your buddy that you know his girl's getting dicked down by someone else. Peace.